3 years ago, I was convinced artificial intelligence would make me obsolete. Today, I'm earning more than I ever have, doing work I love, and helping others navigate this same transformation. If you're worried about AI taking your job, this story isn't just about survival. It's about thriving in ways you never imagined possible. My name is Sarah, and I spent 8 years as a financial analyst at a mid-sized investment firm. I was good at my job, really good. I could spot trends in data, create detailed reports, and present findings that helped our clients make million-dollar decisions. But in 2022, everything changed when our company introduced AI-powered analytics tools. At first, I was skeptical. How could a machine understand the nuances of market behavior that took me years to master? But within months, I watched these tools generate reports in minutes that would have taken me days to complete. The writing was on the wall, and it was written in code. The panic set in gradually, then all at once. I'd lie awake at night wondering if I'd chosen the wrong career path. Should I have become a plumber? A therapist? Someone who worked with their hands? The uncertainty was suffocating. I felt like I was standing on a train track, watching the AI locomotive barreling toward me, and I had no idea which direction to jump. But here's what I learned. Running away from AI isn't the answer. The answer is running toward it, but not in the way you might think. My first instinct was to become an AI engineer. I enrolled in online courses, spent weekends learning Python, and tried to understand machine learning algorithms. After 6 months of struggling with code and feeling like I was constantly behind, I realized I was fighting against my natural strengths instead of leveraging them. The breakthrough came during a conversation with my cousin, who runs a small marketing agency. She was complaining about how her team was overwhelmed with client work, but couldn't afford to hire more employees. She mentioned how AI tools could probably help, but nobody on her team understood how to implement them effectively. That's when it clicked. I didn't need to become a programmer. I needed to become a translator, someone who could bridge the gap between what AI could do and what businesses actually needed. I started volunteering to help my cousin's agency integrate AI tools into their workflow. I researched different platforms, tested them with real client projects, and documented what worked and what didn't. Within 2 months, they had cut their content creation time in half and increased their client capacity by 40%. Word spread quickly. Other small businesses started reaching out, asking for similar help. I began offering AI integration consulting services on the side, working evenings and weekends while still maintaining my day job. The demand was overwhelming. Business owners were hearing about AI everywhere, but had no idea how to actually use it. They needed someone who could speak their language, understand their problems, and show them practical solutions. 6 months later, I made the leap. I left my corporate job and launched my own AI consulting practice. I specialized in helping small to medium-sized businesses identify where AI could make the biggest impact and then guiding them through the implementation process. But I didn't stop there. I realized that many professionals were in the same boat I had been, scared, confused, and unsure how to adapt. So I created an online course called AI for Non-Techies, teaching people how to leverage AI tools in their existing careers without becoming programmers. The course exploded. Within a year, over 3,000 people had enrolled. I started getting invited to speak at conferences, WRITE for industry publications, and consult for larger corporations on AI adoption strategies. Today, my business generates 6 figures annually. I work with clients across 5 different industries, from healthcare practices using AI for patient scheduling to law firms implementing document review automation. I've helped over 200 businesses integrate AI solutions that have saved them thousands of hours and hundreds of thousands of dollars. But the most rewarding part isn't the money, it's the transformation I see in people. Last month, I worked with a graphic designer named Marcus, who was terrified that AI image generators would end his career. Instead of fighting against them, we found ways to use these tools to enhance his creative process. He now completes projects 60% faster, and has expanded his services to include AI-assisted branding packages. His income has doubled. There's also Jennifer, a real estate agent, who is spending 20 hours a week on administrative tasks. We implemented AI tools for lead qualification, email responses, and property research. Now she spends those 20 hours with actual clients and closed 30% more deals last quarter. These stories aren't unique. They're happening everywhere, with people who chose to adapt rather than resist. Here's what I've learned about successfully pivoting in the age of AI. First, don't try to compete with artificial intelligence. Collaborate with it. AI is incredibly powerful, but it lacks human judgment, creativity, and emotional intelligence. Your job is to be the human in the equation. Second, focus on becoming an AI amplifier, rather than an AI replacement. Look for ways to use these tools to enhance your existing skills rather than learning entirely new ones. If you're a writer, learn how to use AI for research and editing. If you're a salesperson, use AI for lead generation and customer insights. If you're a teacher, explore how AI can personalize learning for your students. Third, start small and experiment. You don't need to overhaul your entire career overnight. Begin by incorporating one AI tool into your daily workflow. See what happens. Learn from the results, then gradually expand from there. Fourth, become a lifelong learner. The AI landscape changes rapidly. What works today might be obsolete in 6 months. Stay curious, stay flexible, and stay informed about new developments in your field. Fifth, don't underestimate the value of human connection. As AI handles more routine tasks, the uniquely human skills empathy, creativity, complex problem-solving, and relationship building become even more valuable. Double down on these strengths. The transformation wasn't easy. There were moments of doubt, failed experiments, and financial uncertainty. But every challenge taught me something valuable about both technology and myself. I discovered that my background in financial analysis was actually perfect for AI consulting. I understood data, could interpret results, and knew how to communicate complex information to non-technical audiences. Those skills I thought might become obsolete became my greatest assets. The key was reframing my relationship with AI from competitor to collaborator. Instead of seeing it as a threat, I learned to see it as the most powerful tool I'd ever had access to. If you're watching this video because you're worried about AI's impact on your career, I want you to know that your concerns are valid, but your future doesn't have to be scary. The same technology that seems threatening today could become your greatest professional advantage tomorrow. Start by identifying the most time-consuming repetitive tasks in your current role. Research AI tools that could help automate or streamline these processes. Experiment with free trials and see what works. Then gradually expand your knowledge and applications. Remember, every major technological shift in history has created new opportunities alongside the disruptions. The internet didn't just eliminate jobs, it created entire industries that didn't exist before. AI will do the same. The question isn't whether AI will change your career, it's whether you'll be proactive about shaping that change or reactive to it. The choice is yours, but I encourage you to choose adaptation over resistance. My journey from fearful analyst to successful AI consultant taught me that the future belongs to those who can bridge the gap between human needs and technological capabilities. You don't need to become a programmer or data scientist to thrive in the AI era. You just need to be willing to learn, adapt, and see opportunity where others see obstacles. The transformation is happening whether we participate or not. The question is, will you be a passenger, or will you be driving? If you enjoyed today's content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel, KB. Your support means the world to us. And remember this: every expert was once a beginner. Every success story started with someone who decided to try something new, despite their fears. You have unique experiences, skills, and perspectives that no AI can replicate. The world needs what you have to offer you, just might need to package it differently. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. Start where you are, with what you have, and take the first step forward. Your future self will thank you for the courage you show today. The age of AI isn't about humans versus machines. It's about humans with machines. And that combination is more powerful than either could be alone. Your pivot story is waiting to be written. What will Chapter 1 say?